It's upside down. Oops. Oh, hold
I
on.
mean, is an upside down N still technically a right N?
I saw it. I could see through the paper. I thought it was the right way. How many you taking, Biggs? All
All
right.
right, looks like we are ready to begin the test. Again, this is Herbie from University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Whenever you're all ready, test is yours.
Good afternoon. My name is Jen Zuspan, and we are Team HERBIE from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. If you are good to go, we'll go ahead and begin our testing. So first, I'll have you expand the device into its usable configuration. So it's a bit easier if you hold the device parallel to the ground. You can have the hole that's labeled number 1 facing upward.
Okay. It's facing upward.
Okay, then you can pull on the horizontal yellow handle that's labeled A until you see hole number 2, which should be the top hole. So once that is caught on the device, you can kind of see a white indicator mark. You'll take the top pit pin. It should be labeled the other pin on the other side. Yeah, and you'll push that through the top hole. The one that's one lower than that, actually.
It keeps going. Wanting to go back.
It will catch on itself when it's aligned for the top. If it's getting caught on the cable that's inside of the device, you can try and jostle it around or shake the device a little bit to get the cable out of the way.
There it goes.
Okay, and then you'll go ahead and keep pulling the bottom section of the device to put the other pin. You'll see the white indicator when the holes are aligned. So it's looking like you need to push it out a little bit more to see the white horizontal line that's there.
Okay.
And then you can go ahead and put that pin through the holes of the device. Again, shaking it as needed if it gets caught on the cable.
There it goes.
Okay, so now that the rod is expanded, we'll use it to practice the ergonomics of securing a sample. So if you can just check that the doors are in their fully opened positions, there are indicator lines on the bottom of the device that you should be able to see.
Yep, the doors are open.
Okay, sounds good. Now you're able to hold the device perpendicular to the ground. So now that it's in the upright position, you can push it down into the ground using the handle A. Okay, and then with your dominant hand, you can use handle B at the top of the device to pull up, and the doors should close to secure a sample. Does it seem like it's getting caught and...
Yeah, I feel like the string is pulling back at me.
Okay. You can try and move the handle up and down a little bit to get it to ease up a little bit so you're able to fully close it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pulling real hard up right here.
Okay. If you're able, you can use your hands to just push on the sides of the doors to close them on the bottom.
Yeah, they're not wanting to go down here, are they?
That
I think
doesn't
there might be too much sand.
Too much sand. If you could try to actuate the device just while holding it up, not in the sand, just to see if it will close that way.
No, it's not going either. It's off the sand.
Are you able to use your hands to close them without the sand at all? Just,
Just be careful of pinch point.
oh, okay. Okay, that does
No,
not
they-
seem to be working either. If you want to go ahead and try pulling the doors
Oh,
out just a little bit to free them up, and then maybe try actuating without the sand if they're getting
you see
caught.
that?
Oh, the pin is out? Oh, did it break?
Get it back on, Biggs.
Divers, do we get a clean break on that, or was it?
Nope, it's back on. The
It just
last is back
detached
on.
from the... Okay.
Yeah, it's not wanting to go in.
Okay. Because the
Oh.
doors are jammed up, I'm guessing.
Maybe we can try
Yeah.
doing a shake test to try to shake some sand out of there.
There it goes.
Okay.
It seemed as if the doors were flexed down. Yeah.
Did it seem like there was too much friction to keep it from closing?
Yeah, when I got the tool, it seemed like the doors were flexed down. I can even see right now these doors. They're kind of flexed down, and you have to really use a lot of force to push them in.
Are you able to hold the bottom of the device towards the camera so we can visually inspect? It's looking like it is completely closed now.
Here, if I hold it sideways, do you see how it's flexed out? How it kind of looks like a little bit of a hill here? How
Yeah.
it's flexed right here at the top?
Yes.
Do you see that?
Yeah, one of them appears to be on top of the other almost. Okay.
It's not completely flush. It's flexed up here.
I see. Okay. Now I'm gonna have you test removing the sample container from the bottom of the device. So you should be able to push down on the top of those arm links to snap them out of the doors, kind of like they snapped out prior. So you know how the arm had snapped out of the door? You're gonna
On the
press.
bottom?
You should be
This
able
here?
to. Yeah, on the white sides of the sample container, those are just press fits, so you should be able to remove the bottoms of the arms by turning them out of the device a little bit. If you push on the top of that pin, Okay, it looks like one of, okay. Now if you see the arrow on the bottom, that is the direction that you'll slide out the bottom sample container. It can be a little helpful to push on the back of it.
You might need to push the doors. Oh, did we get a break there?
Yeah,
I
I just
see.
pulled this tab off.
Yeah, the tab that's holding the top door on it.
I think the issue was.
Yeah, these two hooks are off, and I'm trying to push this out.
It's not pushing out. That might be due to the doors
Being
flexing.
flexed.
It's not allowing them to slide out of the device.
Yeah, I know we did it yesterday, but it's not seeming to come off.
If you turn the device upside down, it might be a little bit easier to try to slide it out.
Yeah, divers, just be aware of any potential pinch points there.
Happy. No, it came out a little bit. I can see like the little tab right here. They're
Yeah.
starting to come out.
Okay. It appears that the arm that's towards the camera is stuck in the door just a little bit in the way. I don't know if that's affecting its ability to slide out. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, and that is the that would be the collected sample.
Yeah, that would be the sample.
Yeah. Okay. So I just have a couple questions. So do you have any comments on the ease of use or the ergonomics of our device?
No, I think you guys labeled everything really well. You know, the handle up here was easy to use, besides this B handle not wanting to come up when I pulled on it, but those are just the doors getting jammed and them being flexed. But I thought, overall, the tool works well. I understood all your directions. But yeah, just this B handle wouldn't come up when I pulled up on it.
Okay, we do think that it may be due to the tension in the cable not being quite correct to make it usable. And is there anything else that you think would be beneficial for us to know when considering our design?
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I think the cable on the inside was getting jammed. But no, I thought it was well designed.
Okay, well, that concludes our testing. Thank you so much to the dive team, and go Big Red.
Good job, guys.